Hi, I'm Amy from eSpares, and in this video I'll be showing you how to replace a drain pump in a Hoover washing machine. If you've noticed that your washing machine is filling up with water and isn't draining properly, there's a good chance that the fault lies with the drain pump. If this is the case, your drain pump will need to be replaced to get your machine working properly again. So let's go through how to do this step by step. Before you begin, there are a few tools you need to get the job done. These are a 7mm socket, a pair of pin nose pliers or bent nose pliers, and a bowl. You'll also need a replacement drain pump, so we'll include a link to a new one in the description down below, and it's also a good idea to have a pair of safety gloves. Safety first, always make sure that your washing machine is disconnected from the water supply before starting, and make sure that it's switched off and unplugged from the mains before carrying out any repair or maintenance. You can access the drain pump from underneath the machine, so you will need to lean your washing machine back against a solid, stable surface. With the machine leaning back, you can remove the plastic from under the machine by pulling it through with your fingers. You should be able to see these gaps in the base, but you can put your fingers in to do so. Then at this point, we're going to want to place a bowl beneath the drain pump. This will help you avoid spillages later on. At this point, it's a good idea to empty the emergency drain hose if your machine has one. This will get rid of any excess water that's in the drum of your machine, and we can just pop the cap and empty it into the bowl we placed down here. Then once it's empty, we can replace the cap and replace it back into the machine. Using your 7mm socket, you can unscrew the two 7mm nuts from the underside of your drain pump. Now we can remove the drain pump itself by reaching beneath the pump and sliding it inwards towards the inside of the machine. This will separate the drain pump from the two retainer guides it's attached to. And once you've done this, you'll be able to pull the pump under and out of the cabinet. So now I'm going to start handling the pump. I've put on my safety gloves, and we can start by unplugging this connecting plug here and keeping it out the way up here so that it doesn't get wet during the process. Then we can use our pliers to remove these metal clips holding the hoses in place. Remove the first hose. Then do the same to the simp hose. It's at this point as well that water might come out the hoses, so this is when your bucket will come in handy. Now that we've removed the old drain pump, before we can fit the new one, it's important to know your appliance model number. This is to make sure that you get the correct part for your make and model of washing machine. If you're unsure of your washing machine's model number, take a look at our video up here on how to find the model number on your washing machine. Now to fit the new drain pump, we'll first need to remove the emergency drain hose from the original pump. We can do that using our pliers. So loosen off the metal clip. Then detaching the hose here, then you can just feed it through, making sure to remove the metal clip entirely. And then you can get your new drain pump and fit it through. And then again, using your pliers to get the metal clip back into place. We'll also need to remove this metal spring here, as this controls the movement of the front drain pump cover, so it's important to make sure that it's fitted correctly. And it just slots in at the bottom of the new pump here. Next, we can go ahead and reattach the drain hose and the sump hose to the new drain pump. Remember to use your pliers as well to secure the metal clips into place. Now the last thing to do is to reconnect this plug. Then we can replace the new drain pump back into your machine, making sure that this flap's closed and also that these wings here line up with these gaps here. Then finally we can replace the two 7mm screws that we removed earlier. Finally, you can refit the plastic base, making sure to tuck in the wings as you do so. And there you have it, how to replace a drain pump on your Hoover washing machine. Hopefully now your washing machine is draining properly and working as good as new. It's important to know that carrying out repairs isn't the only way you can save money with your washing machine. Be sure to also check out our video here on energy saving tips for your washing machine to help you save a ton of money too. Before you go, be sure to subscribe to our channel for plenty more appliance repairs, maintenance videos and all things e-spares. Thanks for watching!